tools right out here.
Hey Nell, send
Great,
me lemonade.
20 to 10, we still haven't done anything. That's a record.
All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong?
To be dead, I said. He said, I know what it's like to be dead, I said. He said, did he? Oh, that's very nice indeed. Hello? Hello? Okay. He said, I know what it's like to be dead, I said. I must be out of my head, he said. He said, I know what it's like to be dead. He said, I know what it's like to be dead. He said, I know what it's like to be dead. He said, I know what it's like to be dead. I know what it's like to be sad. He said, I know what it's like to be dead. I know what it's like to be dead. That's what he said.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I bring it. And, well, it all started there. There. It's all started there. Back on the docks. My mother was a seaman, and my father was a Jew. My granddad came from Ireland, and that's enough from you. Hey, now, nice Santa Gamma, Simon,
In the summer of 1965, Paul McCartney became a regular visitor to my flat in Hanson Street in the West End of London. He was very interested in the contemporary art scene, and I would play him avant-garde jazz records and electronic music, and lent him books and magazines. In turn, Paul introduced me to R&B and little-known Motown tracks. We discussed the idea of releasing an audio equivalent of the avant-garde magazines, where, instead of a review of a poetry reading, listeners would hear extracts from the reading itself, or maybe clips from concerts, rehearsals, or even items from the third programme that people might have missed. It was agreed that what we needed in order to do this was a small studio where writers and musicians could record without the overheads of a commercial facility. We'd heard that Beatles manager Brian Epstein was buying a small office building, and we secured space on the top floor where a recording studio was to be installed. The core team consisted of myself, John Dunbar, Ian Somerville, and Peter Asher. Our first release was to feature a long electronic piece by Paul McCartney, a Mutter poem by Pete Brown, based on the work of Kurt Schwitters, and a story. But when Epstein decided against buying the building, Paul found us temporary accommodation at Ringo Starr's old flat in Montague Square.
What's happened to the tape recorder?
The carousel of life. I do, Jack. Really is a wizard, do. Really. No, honestly. It's a biffo, do. This.
The sounds of a happy party, recorded live at the Apollo basement in Montague Square.
We have some echo on this, please. It's amazing what it does to your voice, isn't it?
Oh, not half. It's really nice. Really nice.
Well, I've only just come down for the
Really
exhibition,
nice.
but
Well, I mean, we don't get
I'm
things,
amazed
you know,
at what I see.
No, quite.
I mean, I didn't know
right.
the modern world.
No,
the
I wouldn't have believed it
industry
myself
was
either.
moving forward
No,
at such a
I wouldn't have
pace.
done. I mean, they seem to be running. Let's
Paul paid for Ian Somerville to equip the flat at Montague Square with a pair of Revox tape recorders, microphones, and so on, and Somerville moved into the building so as always to be on hand to engineer. No records ever got made there, but Paul used the studio to demo songs such as Eleanor Rigby. William Burroughs was a regular visitor.
He may not know anything about how the engines work, or even the principle on which the capsule is operating. Oh, he should. He should. He should, but he usually doesn't. I know.
Is this machine recording?
30 families are homeless in fires. Police said the dead man, Thomas Walton, of 371 West 116th Street, apparently touched off with accumulated grease in the kitchen exhaust ducts, had caught fire, and I wished I knew. Evacuated were allowed to return later. Customers of McGinnis Restaurant at Broadway and 48th Street got their dinner free last night, or at least as much of it as there were no injuries, damage was trifling, and partial service was resumed about an hour later.
I beg your pardon, sir? Hello?
We're still on the line, you know. Well, we don't know what's going on just yet. Don't panic and keep calm. Well, I'm afraid it's a crinkle in the tape. I'm afraid it's a crinkle in the tape of the high-face super surfers.
It's time to call it a day.
Quite brisk, moderato, foxtrot.
If you like, the red light's on.
Is it? Oh, of course, I couldn't see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, stop. And I wake up early in the morning, lift my, and I'm still, hey? Well, are you going to keep that one, please?
Why don't you leave it on?
Yeah, just leave it out again.
Okay. I'll just have to vamp it up a bit. Now he tells me.
Where are you, Paul? Are you there? Do you want him to use?
Yes?
Do you want him to use the chorus without vibrato at all? Do you want to hear it?
On track 1 here, we have the first violins. And here are the second violins. You can hear bleed because they're all in the same room together.
Oh my gosh. I played that over and over and over and over again. It was just so smart.
Hey Nell, 7-Eleven
20 to 10, we still haven't done anything. That's a record.
And we will march till 3 the day to see them gathered there. From Lander Groats to John O'Green, with Stepney do we tread. To see us yellow submarine, we love it.
Hey there, everybody, take away. 1, 2, 3. I need a love of my own. Take 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, you know. That's the one, huh? That's good. I wasn't playing.